Happy Monday. I am getting my computer set up because that is, for whatever reason, like one of the only ways that I can see comments on my live videos now. And this live video makes me nervous. It's been a while since I've been nervous on a live, but here I am. I'm going to share this in my group really quick. So I'm going to be getting ready. I already put on my primer. This is perfect, just for putting underneath your makeup. Like, you want a good primer to give yourself a smooth canvas to start with. And it's also really, really good at minimizing your pores so your makeup doesn't, enhance them. So, we're going to be talking about something that does make me uncomfortable, but it's okay because that's how we grow. So, good morning. Whenever you get on here, please say hi. Let me know that you're watching. Please feel free to share this with your network. And for those of you who don't know me, if you are going to be sharing this, I'm sure your network probably has no idea who I am. So my name's Kati Jenkins. I'm a director here at Pharmacy. Good morning, Judy. I'm also, I guess I'm considered a stay-at-home mom. I don't know. I'm more of like a work-at-home mom because of Pharmacy. I homeschool my 7-year-old and have my 1-year-old with us as well during the day. So we always have a lot going on. But Pharmacy is how I am able to do all of that. It's how I'm able to stay home and still contribute to my family. So this opportunity has been a huge blessing to my family. And it's really a disservice to me if I don't share that with you and really share how much it impacts us and how much it has just grown. So I've been in this industry. June will be 4 years since I've been in this industry. And last June, I actually switched companies. So I was with one company for 3 years. And I really learned a lot about myself. I really learned a lot about the industry. Obviously learned a lot about that company. I learned about, what I do and what I don't like about the industry or with certain companies, what I like or don't like with certain compensation plans, which is really what led me to Pharmacy. And I'm a true believer in making yourself feel uncomfortable in order to grow. I'm going to start putting the rest of my makeup on while I talk. So I'm probably not going to explain what I'm doing makeup-wise too much because I really don't want to get too distracted from the point. But the biggest thing that brought me to Pharmacy was the compensation plan. Because I have, this is how I stay home with my family. This is how I contribute to my family. I still pay bills. I still, put groceries in the fridge. I fill my car up. Like, I'm still doing all of the things that I was doing as if I was still working a full-time job, just without all of that stress. And I left where I was when Coco was, I think, 4 months old. And I realized very quickly that I needed more income. And I used to make myself feel so guilty for needing more. And it would make me feel like I wasn't grateful for what I had. But that was so far from the truth because I am so grateful for what I have. And I really love this industry. I personally don't really run into a lot of people that are negative about the industry. And maybe it's because I've just done a really good job at getting certain people out of my life. I don't accept advice from people who wouldn't do the same thing that I do as far as putting themselves out there. And so maybe that's why. Hi, Lucy. But I know a lot of people have a really bad taste in their mouth about this industry. And, it's 2021. So, like, this is literally the way of the future. And it is just like, it's completely changed our lives. And I don't know what would ever happen in this world to make me go back to like the normalcy that society tells us that we're supposed to be doing. I never wanted to be home with my children because society always tells us, like, you've got to go to school, you've got to work a 9 to 5, you've got to put your kids in daycare, send them to public school, you have to let all these other people handle your children, and you go to work. You literally are just going to work to pay bills. Like, you don't have time, you're not allowed to take your time off. Like, there's just so many rules with the corporate world, and now that I'm not there, Like something, I don't know, something really crazy would have to happen for me to go back to that. Because I've seen the light, and especially here at pharmacy, it's completely different. I've never experienced something like this, and I know a lot of it has to do with the fact that pharmacy offers the number one, or it's the highest paying direct sales company in the United States, and soon to be North America, because we're launching in Canada and Mexico September 1st. So it's about to get even crazier. But what I wanted to chat about was asking for help, because I don't know about you, but for me, it is so hard for me to ask for help. But it's also super essential and crucial. Like, I mean, I feel like as moms, we feel like we take on so much, and really we do. But it's okay to need help and to ask for help. And recently I'd been sharing that I finally got to a point in my business, and just with, being home with the kids and homeschooling, like doing all of the things that I'm doing, I had to get to the point to where I asked for help. And I reached out to our family friend and I said, will you please help me one day a week, just to give me a full day of like no interruptions. I get to focus on me, my business, like whether I just want to do all personal development one day, whether I just want to go, lay at the beach all day, like whatever it is, or just completely hustle my business. I need a day. And as moms, like as parents in general, we need that time to ourselves. And especially for me, like I'm really growing. Like my business has never grown this quickly and this like in depth, like as deep as it has. Where I was before, I mean, it was very hard to make growth happen where I was for the first 3 years in this industry. It was very, very hard. And coming here, it made it like 10 times easier. And I guess I just didn't know how to take all of that in. And I really had to step back and like reprioritize and refocus my time and my energy so I can keep up with this momentum, so I can keep up with this growth, because this is what I want. This is exactly why I came to pharmacy, to experience this type of growth. And so, I did the hard part and I asked for help from someone that's close to our family. So now I have help one day a week. It's normally Mondays, but as you can see, today's Monday, and I've got both of my children back there. It's just a different day this week, and that's okay. But I'll still have that one day to really prioritize my business and my time. But what else do I need help with? Okay, I have finally gotten a little more comfortable with asking my network, my customers, anyone that watches my videos to share my content. Why? So that was my thing that I was thinking about yesterday. I'm like, okay, I'm asking people to share my content, because why? It helps grow my network, it helps grow my audience, and you can't assume that someone in your network doesn't want what I have to offer through pharmacy. You can't just make that assumption for people. I can't make that assumption for people. That's why I talk about the opportunity, because I know how big and how real it is here. And so I share it because I'm not making that assumption. Just like you can't make the assumption that someone else in your network doesn't need this opportunity, or doesn't want these products, or doesn't want something that I have to offer them. So that's why I ask everyone to share my content, share my lives with your audience. And or if it's someone that is like really struggling to make ends meet, or they're just really struggling, needing extra financial help, you can send this to them in a personal message. Like, you don't have to put it on your Facebook. Dango, come here, please. Leave that be. It's okay. You can send it to them in a personal message, or you can tag them below. Like, there's a bunch of different ways that you can get the message across. So yesterday I was really kind of diving into why. Obviously, I want to grow my network, and that is helping when people share my content. And it makes such a difference when someone else shines some light on the fact that they believe in you. And when someone else sees that, it clicks for other people, and they're like, oh, okay, you know what? I want something from Katie, or I want that opportunity that Katie has to offer because I saw Brenda share it, and I really trust Brenda, so I'm going to go ahead and go after it. And it really, sorry, my nose itches. It really, really helps It's just like that. Something as simple as that third-party validation. But I wanted a deeper connection. I wanted a deeper why. Why, why do I... Okay, I'm going to try this again. I don't know what is going on with Facebook. I'm not sure. This is why I made a specific video last week and took it straight to my... I took it straight to YouTube first, and then I'll just share here. So I might have to start doing that because I really don't want this to become an issue. But also, side note, when you have something really powerful to share, that's when these hiccups start happening. I swear, it's crazy, but that's when these hiccups start happening. When you have something really good and powerful to share that is going to help so many other people, that's when all of these interferences start to creep in. But you're going to keep going. So, to make my, make it a little more fun, put a little more passion or a little more desire, a little more of a why behind why I'm asking you to share my content. Maybe that's why Facebook knocked my video off. They hate that word. They hate when you say S-H-A-R-E. Like, Facebook does not like that, so maybe that's why I got kicked off. So sprinkle this. You see people say, sprinkle my stuff. That's why, because Facebook, if they don't like something, they just knock it off. Maybe that's why. Time will tell. But I decided to make this a little more fun and get a little more creative with my mission that I have with sprinkling my content everywhere. Okay, so I made a map yesterday, and I'm going to share it once I'm off this live. I made a map, and it's of the United States, and I have purple hearts on it, and I have green hearts on different states. One color heart is for customers, the other is for my teammates. So my mission behind this whole, getting you to share my content and helping me grow is this. I have a new mission to have customers and teammates in every single state in the United States. And it's a little, so whenever I post the map, you'll see like Ohio has teammates. There's actually 3 teammates in Ohio, and Texas has a teammate in it. But those are people that are just kind of here for the discount. Like, they don't work their business. So to me, they really don't count, because I want people who want to change their lives. That's who I want to help. And so this is where it comes for me to ask for your help. Okay. This is why I want your help to share my content, to help me grow, help me grow my business. I have so many people that have followed me over the years, and new people that have come into my life and have been cheering me on, and this is like the next step to helping me grow. This is like our next push for everyone to be able to help me and keep cheering me on with this journey that I have, for supporting my family and helping other women. Like, that is the highlight of my day. I get messages almost daily, definitely on the regular, from women, from pharmacy, on my team, that are so thankful for this opportunity and just pour out to me how much it's changing their lives, their daily lives, their families' lives, their finances. Like, this opportunity is so surreal. And what I'm asking is, if you, well, obviously, you know my mission now, that I'm going to share the map that I made after I'm done, which is a map of the United States. And you'll be able to tell because I have it labeled which hearts are customers and which hearts are teammates. My goal, my mission is to fill up the entire map with teammates and customers in every single state. So, you know, if you are someone, if you're just an amazing customer and you love your stuff, or, you know, I want you to be here. Or if you're just someone that's closer to me, or maybe we're not even that close, you've just been cheering me on this entire journey of mine because you really believe in me. Like, I'm asking you to join me, like, to be here with me and just feel the energy. Like, the energy is unlike anything else that you're ever going to experience. And you never know what it can do for you. You never, ever know what it can do for you if you don't try. And to me, like, the energy that's here and the growth that is happening team-wide, like, pharmacy-wide, it is unreal. Like, globally, In like the direct selling news globally, we are ranked number 32 direct sale business, globally. We have a mission as a company to hit the number 1 spot. And I'm telling you guys, that plus having the highest paying, compensation plan in the network, plus hungry leaders, hungry CEOs, you guys, we are going big places, and I want you here with me. I want you to experience this. I want you to help me. Like, help me keep climbing. Please. Whether maybe you already love the products and you're like, you know what, I order pretty regularly anyways, so let me just go ahead and help Katie out. Or if you're like, you know what, I'm not really sure if this is going to be a fit for me. And I'm not asking you to do what I do, okay? I'm not asking you to come on and be on social media and put yourself out there and grow this huge successful team. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to be here to help me, to help create that energy, to help create that momentum of just women wanting to be together for the sake of empowering one another. Like, that's all I want from you. I don't have high expectations, so I don't want you to think that. I'm sorry for all of the noise. I don't want you to think that I have crazy high expectations for wanting you here, because I absolutely don't. I just want you to simply try, see what the energy and what this environment is all about. That's what I want from you. That's it. And then if you truly fall in love with it, like I have, and you want to, progress to the next level, then guess what? You're not doing it on your own. You have me to help you, to guide you, to point you in the right direction, to say, you know what, I don't think that's really going to work, or, you know what, I know you have a lot going on in your life, so I'm not sure if setting these huge goals for you right off the gate are really something that you should consider. So maybe let's tailor it back some. Like, I do that with my team. Just because I help hold people accountable does not mean that I make them have these crazy, insane goals. A lot of times I tell them to tailor back, because I know just from communicating with them that I know what's going on in their lives. A lot of them have full-time jobs already. So they're not going to do that. They're not going to want the big same goals that everyone else has. So I don't want you to be intimidated by that. But ma'am, I really, really want you here. I want you to feel this experience that we have here, and just feel the love and positivity that's all around us. But most importantly, I really just want to thank you for always cheering for me and always sending me messages, for supporting me and being my customers, being my friends, just being in my network in general. It means so much to me. And my next chance for growth, in order for me to keep growing, is me asking for help. I really need you to help me, to share my content. Word of mouth is insane, okay? People will order anything just because their friend says that they like it. So if you already love something that I have, if you already know that this opportunity could help someone in your personal life that's really struggling, let them know. Just let them know. It might sound silly to you, and it might seem like, well, I'm just one person. What's one person gonna do to make a difference? A lot. One person shared my video, and they're now interested in the opportunity, and they're a new customer of mine. And it's just the beginning for them. That's just from one person. So imagine if 5 people started sharing my content, if 10 people, it's just a trickling down effect, and it seriously means the world to me. And I know, it makes me so uncomfortable to ask for help, but this is where I am. Sorry, I'm gonna get quiet to do my eyes. So that is where I am with my business, with this opportunity here in front of you, asking for help. Because I know that we've got to be specific, and I have been, I work on my intentions, my desires, my goals all of the time. Like I've been so laser focused lately. I've been so proud of myself. I've been deleting apps from my phone that don't serve me right now. I've just been doing all these little things. I should say unfollowing people, but I've been doing that since last summer. I unfollow people all the time because, it drives me crazy when people are like, well, I can't be on Facebook because there's so much negativity. The negativity is where you let it be. I'm really sorry if you're just hearing them like growling, but okay, let me do this eye real quick. I know, baby. Okay. And Django, keep going, Bubba. Get me a bottle or something.
Okay, where's the bottle?
It's up there. Okay. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm asking you guys for help, being specific. I guess I'll break it down even further for you. So like, not only do I want to create, grow my network, and my team in every state, but I have a goal right now I'm a director with pharmacy. And I know sometimes whenever you see people in other direct sales companies share like what rank they are, it's kind of confusing, or doesn't really mean much, because we don't always know like what those ranks really mean company to company. So right now I'm a director. That's the first rank that you can hit in pharmacy. And I hit that my second month here, and that's what I've been since July of last year, which is great. It's amazing. I'm so grateful for that. And all that it has brought me, I'm ready to grow. Okay, it's my time to keep growing, to step up into my next level. And my goal right now is to hit 2 levels above where I am. So right now I'm a director, and then the next would be a golden director, and then there is platinum director. Platinum director is my focus right now, but I know small wins and stepping stones make all the difference. So I have to get to a stepping stone before I make it to my big platinum director level. Okay, so in order for that to happen, I really need to focus more on my recruiting, like getting women in here with me who want to make a difference in their lives, who need extra income. And that's just that. I know talking about money for some people is so, like uncomfortable, or some people think, oh, we can't talk about money, but we legit need money to live. Like, we need money to survive. Okay? I got a house to pay for, we got cars to pay for, food to pay for. Nothing's free. So, yeah, I know, money doesn't make you bring all the happiness in the world, but it sure as heck helps.
Mom,
yes, baby.
what do you say for Coco?
I say eat.
Oh, yeah. Coco, eat.
So, and I want women or men, this is for men too, especially, I feel like more men are going to explode here when we launch our wellness line. But why not just join and get acclimated and start learning the ropes of the business? Like, why not do it now? Why wait and potentially let your network, already be following someone else because you decided to wait? Because you decided that, whatever excuse you had, you wanted to let your excuses win. That's just where I'm at. And I've had people reach out to me and they're like, well, I'm thinking like in a year I'll be ready. I'm like, why? That's like the silliest thing I've probably ever heard, that you're ready now, but you're going to wait a year. Like, that makes absolutely zero sense. Zero sense. Someone else, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, there's no point in waiting. The timing is now. Hi, Linda. The timing is absolutely now. And that's where I'm at. So I know for me, I always have a goal, a personal goal to, to recruit and to add people to my team. But I don't want just anyone. I don't want people who just want a discount, because I'm trying to create something here that is meaningful, and I'm trying to create something here that's empowering and inspiring to other families. Like, this is so real, and you'll never understand how real it is and how much this can help you or your family financially until you try. And you don't just try for a couple months and say, okay, it didn't work for me. I legit would not be where I am right now if I only gave this industry a couple of months. I wouldn't. I would be, where would I be? Working corporate job, miserable, all get out, stressed. My poor health would be in shambles. So I want leaders. I want women who I just want you to follow your intuition, okay? We have too many people in this world telling us not to. We have too many people here being like, oh, that's dumb. Don't do that. That's a pyramid scheme. Meanwhile, you're going to work your butt off, literally your butt off for a year, all the overtime, not getting paid extra because your salary, all for a 50 cents raise. Tell me how good that makes you feel when you walk out of that room after, having your manager or supervisor tell you how decent you did all year for your hard work, and then you get a 50-cent raise. How's that feel? I currently have a 22% bonus so far this month. And I always end my months with a 25% bonus on top of the 50% commission that I earn. We get paid up to 7 different ways here. So it's really insane. And the thing is, I literally get to grow my income. I get to grow my paycheck. And that's why I work so hard, because where I am now is fine. It's great, but I want more. And I know what this industry is made of. I know what's possible here. And my vision in this industry just clicked, and I'm going. So I am all in. I'm getting so deep into what it is that my desires truly are. And I know that one of my desires is to inspire other women, other people to chase their dreams. And I'm not going to do that by just, half-butting everything, being like, oh, well, I don't really feel like it today, so, maybe I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Well, I don't feel good this day either, so let's just move it to the next day. No, you know what? Let's wait till Friday. Oh, this week was just crap. Let's wait till next week. That doesn't inspire anybody. That type of behavior just enables more people with more excuses to follow your lead. I don't want that. I show up on my bad days. You never know when I'm hurting, when my body is flaring up. You never know when any of that is happening with me, because I show up. Okay? You show up for your 9 to 5 when you feel like crap, when you've got a migraine, when you've had a horrible morning at home maybe, or whatever. You always show up there. So you do the same thing here. You show up for yourself. You find the goals that you have, and this is what I like to work with my team on. What goals do you have here? Is your goal to make $100 a month? Is it? That's okay if it is. I need to know that so I can get into the nitty-gritty with you and be like, okay, this is what you should do. Here's my suggestions on how to help you get there. And we'll go from there. We'll follow up in a week, and we'll tweak anything that we need to. Add some more, take some away, whatever it is. You want to earn an extra $350, $500 a month? Do you need more? Do you need $2,000 a month? Let's communicate, and let's come up with a plan. This is why I offer accountability calls to my team, because it's so important. Anyone can be like, okay, I want to earn $1,000 a month. So I'm just going to do a bunch of these random things and not really have a rhyme or a reason set up for it. I like to work with you. I want to know, what is your goal? Do you need an extra $1,000 a month? Because if you do, these are the things that we need to work on to get you there. It's completely doable. Maybe you only need $100. Maybe you just simply need to cover gas. Start with small goals, you guys. There's nothing wrong with starting with small goals. And personally, I think that starting with smaller goals is more enticing and more of a confidence booster, because you come into this industry doubting yourself anyways, okay? It's normal. If you don't, then congratulations. Like, you're incredible. You're an incredible human. Most of us come into this industry with some doubt. We come into this industry with self-doubt, with mental blocks. We self-sabotage ourselves. Like, I know that that's when we come into this industry. So start with small goals. Say you want to make $100 a month, like your very first month. So let's work on that closely together and get you there. And you're going to feel so good with what you just earned that the next month you're going to be like, okay, I can do this. I'm going to go for a little bit more. And we're going to work together. We're going to have your goals. We're going to have your action plan laid out. And this is what I do. So today I will actually go through my girls on my team who are my accountability girls, and I will go through my back office to see how their numbers and progress match up to what it is that their end goal is for the month. Then I'll be able to reach out to them and say whatever I need to say, and we go from there. So you're never in this alone. Like, I hate whenever people join companies and they have no idea what to do. Like, you would never, ever, ever join me and just be like, all right, see you later. Like, have fun figuring out how to work your business. That's not what it's like here. I literally walk you through everything that you need to know how to do. We have plans in place. We have thousands of trainings. I point you in the right direction to help get you started. And basically from that point, after I get you set up, there going forward, I match your energy. So I don't chase my team. I don't think that that's like, it's not mentally, it's mentally draining. I used to chase my team. I used to feel like I needed to chase my team. I used to feel like I needed to like know everything about everyone's life. And let me tell you, that is so mentally draining and unfair to me in my own personal business and my own personal success. I don't do that anymore. I match your energy. If I see you working, like, and you need my help, I'm going to help you. But if you come to me with help for help, and I'm putting my own energy into you and my heart on how to help you get to the next step, and then I see you literally do nothing with any of the advice that I just gave you or anything at all, if I see you do nothing for a week or 2 weeks or ever, like, that's it. Like, I'm not going to reach out to you. I'm not going to follow up. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not holding your hand. Like, that's not how this business works. And I don't want you to think when you have people join your team that you have to hold their hands, because no one really has time for that. That's just, it's not, from what I have gathered in my 4 years here, like, that's not how this happens. So, something else is compensation plans. Compensation plans are huge. That was the number one thing that I researched when I was deciding on switching companies. And it's something that I became very familiar with. I did a lot of research on my own. I did a lot of just, like, I read a lot of materials on different companies. You can go to YouTube and find information on anything. So there's a lot of compensation information on YouTube. If you have been doing your research and you're still kind of, not sure which plan is going to be best for you, I'm more than happy to crunch numbers with you. Like, we can use your company that you're already with, or wherever it is that you're looking to go. We'll use those and we'll crunch numbers and let you know how much of a difference things are, because your mind's going to be blown. It's going to be blown. So yeah, that is me being vulnerable, letting you know that I need your help to, like, just start sharing my content, helping me expand my network, and helping me put myself out there even more than I'm already doing, because I am going places and I can't do it without you. So as soon as I hop off here, I'm going to share the map that I created so I can show you. And I really want you to shout your name out in the comments of that map, just to let me know which state you're representing. I know right now most of my customers are in Florida, Ohio, and West Virginia. Actually, who's in Ohio? I don't have very many Ohio customers, surprisingly. It's mainly West Virginia, Florida, South Carolina. I have my nanny there, and Texas, one in Washington. So you'll see when I share the map, but it's going to be fun, and it's my new mission. So get used to seeing my map. We're going to fill it up. But I hope you guys have a happy Monday, and I will talk to you soon.